Hi, this is Emily from SportMartialArts.com, bringing you the SportMartialArts.com Minute for Wednesday, October 23rd, 2019. Stay up to date on sport karate results, events, and be entertained with this 5 to 10 minute show that brings you all the stories you need to know. Today is a sad day in the sport karate world. We learned that a pioneer of sport martial arts, 36-year-old Hans Wikkeling, has passed away. This show is dedicated to him, so join me in this tribute episode. If you have a memory of Hans that you'd like to share, please post it in the comments. The clock is ticking, so let's get started. For all you birthday boys and girls, I'm going to acknowledge you, but then get back to the tribute portion of the show. Happy birthday to Ginger Stowell, Rebecca Young, Shauna Banning, Mark Shea, Marion Sand, Saeed Sirok, Minor Ivan, Ricky Kothari, Daniel Vallejos, Joel Walsall, and Antonio Morales. Happy birthday to all. I hope you all have a great day. Now, for some backstory on Hans. Around September 24th, posts started showing up on social media indicating that Hans Wikkeling could not be located. Hans is a California native who has been instrumental in the formation of martial arts tricking as we know it today. He was part of the original Loop Kicks group with Chris DeVera and competed all over the world. He's known for his trademark dreadlock hair and his kindness. As posts poured in about potential Hans sighting and even a fundraiser to hire a private detective to find him, his car was located and the search narrowed. Yesterday, J.R. de Guzman, who has been heading up the efforts, announced that Hans has been located and he was deceased. The sport karate world is devastated by this news. He was an amazing person who was very much loved and touched the lives of so many in the sport karate world. This show is going to be focused on Hans and his impact on sport karate. If you have a Hans story you want to share, post it in the comments. I remember Hans from the very start of SportMartialArts.com when we were Mazzle He was always willing to give a trick tip or cameo on camera, and he was so fun to watch. Here's our first recording of Hans performing back in 2004 at the Pacific Jewel Nationals.
About that.
Jericho, man, we need to get back to the gym and practice, man.
Holler. What do you think about that?
Jericho, man, we need to get back to the gym and practice, man.
Now I'm going to post a ton of memories and tributes that people have put up on social media with their stories of Hans. Mickey Lee found this photo of him and Hans for his profile photo. And here's Tyler Weaver with this throwback with Hans. Michael and Kelly send their shout outs to Hans. Scott Manthe found this great shot with his friend. Here's Danny Etkin with Hans. Hans was one of Danny's inspirations in martial arts. Jonathan Valdez posts this tribute to his friend. Here's a great shot that Esther Molina found. Corey Williams credits Hans with teaching him his first butterfly twist. Jason Warren notes that Hans was not only a great tricker, but also great at sparring. Jacob Pinto attributes his love of tricking to Hans. And McGuire Kane gives Hans credit as well. Now, here's another video I found of Hans from the Shark City Nationals in 2005 doing his extreme form. And that headband, one of his trademarks.
Let's go, Hans! Let's go, Hans! Oh! Let's go, Hans, get up! Yeah!
Sergio Valli de Serra posts about his first meeting with Hans and what an influence Hans had on him. Kristen Lee found this photo with Hans. Chris Walker remembers how great it was training with Hans. Mackenzie Emery sends a tribute to her friend, teammate, inspiration, and role model, Hans Wikkeling. Gabby Macias gives her tribute to Hans and posts some great photos. Nevin Hall sends out a thank you to Hans. Eric Day posted this tribute to his friend. Scott Manthe remembers so much about his friendship with Hans and posts about it with photos. So you may not have known it, and you saw it earlier in the show, but Hans did traditional forms too. So here he is at 2005 Shark City Nationals with his traditional performance. Sammy Vasquez posted this photo of his friend. Gemma Nguyen sends out this tribute to her friend and teammate Hans. Ronnie Landis remembers his friend Hans in this post. Alan Davies recalls his first experience with Hans as he started down the path of martial arts tricking. Chris Tavera remembers when it all began with Hans. Travis Wong gives a shout out. He did a podcast with Hans not too long ago and captured some insights into the beloved Hans Wikkeling. Joe Hallett says goodbye to his friend Hans in this post. Arnold Chong simply loved his friend Hans. He posted this sampler of him on his timeline. David Bookout found a great couple of photos of Hans to post in tribute. Jeremy Epstein found this fun shot of Hans and friends to post in his memory. Arnold Chon is holding a film fighting seminar to raise funds for Hans's family. Here's information on it. And Jared de Guzman is the one who headed up the search for Hans and announced his passing. He's clearly hurting as he has to say goodbye to his friends. I'm going to finish off with this popular video of Hans performing in musical forms at the 2006 US Open. Words used to describe Hans by his friends and those who knew him are kind, big-hearted, generous, and gentle. Hans was a great person and a great friend to many, and he will be sorely missed. Although he was a quiet person, his influence was louder than he probably ever knew. Keep Hans and his family in your thoughts, and make sure to take some time today to tell someone who has had a positive impact on you that you appreciate that person. It could make all the difference. Time is up. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time on the SportMartialArts.com Minute.